stand out and be counted by the manufacturers at the next big show.
I've got urgent business in the south. I have to meet a man at Mobile Junction.
New peachy merch available at my YouTube shop.
Hi, Chris here at TT120. Now, the sharp-eyed amongst you may have noticed that I'm wearing a peachy hat and a TMC shirt. So what's this one about? Well, this one's about the Class 08 and the upgrade that we've developed at the TMC. Or, no, to be fair, what we're offering at the TMC is actually most of the development of this was done by Richard Bayliss. His YouTube channel is called This Way Works. Now, been talking with Richard over the past year about what we're doing and how we're doing it, and you know it's been really quite symbiotic. Now, just to bring you all up to speed, if you haven't already seen this, plenty of you have seen information about this on Facebook, and we're advertising it and all that kind of. And lots of you have actually already placed orders to have your 08s converted to the 8-pin HM7000 Hornby sound decoder. Okay, now that was an offer that we did. That was I think £140 for if you bought a new loco from us, and £150 if you sent one in. And for that, what you got for your money for that was decoder, obviously the sugar cube that comes with the decoder, and it's mounted within one of its proper little sound chambers, so you do get good quality sound, and one of the AE little micro stair lives that I developed with DCC Concepts. He's within the TMC packaging. Okay, now that was a great little project, but lots of you know that could only happen by having the 8-pin shoehorned into the body of an 08 like this, and a lot of drumming and cutting had to happen inside of here to make this decoder sit up high enough at an angle, and also the wiring had to be hardwired. Now, the wiring hardwire thing, that's not a big issue, all right, but the drumming away of the body, now I'm not so sure how many of these I'll do before I actually did make a mistake. But more to the point, there was a lot of people concerned that this might void any warranty, and of course, as soon as you start mucking about these locos, you're on tricky ground with warranty anyway. Except that if we don't damage the body, and if we did want to, and for us to warranty this, we want to be able to be in a situation where we don't do any physical damage to the loco at all. Okay, even if we're the HM7000 decoder and the Stay Alive, we will warranty as a product that we sold anyway. But what we did to the actual Hornby's loco, though, we had to make sure that whatever we did was something that we could just bolt out and bolt back in again, so that we wouldn't void that warranty, so that we could still give our customers our TMC warranty. All right. If you're buying this from us, it's your first point of call. Now, the big issue with all of this is that obviously that big old 3-pole motor that's in there is very high. Now, some of you will quite rightly pointed out already that Richard at This Way Works had developed this little dude. Now, this is a
cordless motor.
Okay, and he'd made his own little nylon worm gear to get the right kind of gear ratio, because I think these run faster. Now, they don't. The big difference between these and what's already in there is that we don't have the metal brushes. Now, the metal brushes in those 3-pole motors from Hornby, some of them with a lot of constant running are having a few issues. They're sort of wearing out a little bit early. Now, I'm pretty sure that you can send it back to Hornby if it's in that year warranty, but if it's outside that year warranty, maybe you can't send them back. It's a bit of a tricky one, bit of a grey area. Okay. Now, these have been tested by, these cordless motors have been tested by Richard Bayliss at This Way Works, plus also a bunch of other YouTubers. And they've been trying these, and these things are running and running and running and running and running. I think also because they've got a slightly faster RPM, but with a geared down nylon worm gear, that you're getting a little bit more pulling power as well. Okay, it's always tricky with the 08 because it's quite a light loco. If you really want some serious pulling power, you need to put some lead in it. But that's another day, another story, or maybe something for you to do. Right, so what we're now offering from the TMC is that we're no longer just going to do the conversion of the 08 with the original 3-pole. Okay, we're now going to do the conversion with the cordless. All right, because it means that we can give you guys our own warranty for the whole loco. It's as simple as that. Now, you can buy these from I think Richard calls it bespoke bespoke something. Oh, I forgot the name of it. Sorry, Richard. BBD. Is that Bayliss Bespoke Designs? That's the one. So you can buy these on eBay for £30. Right. So we thought, okay, we've done a little deal with Richard, shaved a few pennies off, but we don't want to take the mickey, so we are just going to add that £30 to the bill if you choose to order these from us. Right. So rather than £140 for a brand new 08 with the upgrades, it's now going to be £170. If you send us a new one in, if you send your own one in, it's going to be £180. And for that £180, you get, obviously, the installation of a HM7000 decoder, a stay alive, and a cordless motor, and a full warranty from the TMC. I think it's a year's warranty. All right. That's the new plan. Anybody who's already placed an order with us should have received an email by now to give you the option to upgrade to this, or we can still do the original deal that we'd offered you, okay, with the 3-pole. But I would highly recommend you take the opportunity to go for these cordless upgrades. Now, there's a couple of other things I want to talk to you about with these cordless upgrades. These are so small, I think that might give us a fighting chance to do the same thing with the J50. But I won't know until we've got one in our hands. Okay. Another thing I wanted to talk to you about is Richard also does a cordless with a different size worm gear, and this is a replacement for the 3-pole motors that are in the first generation A1, A3, and A4 Pacifics. So we've got to work out some numbers for that. So look out for that in the future, because there'll be a button on our website where we will upgrade your motor, or if you've already got a motor that's died in one of those Pacifics, most greatly Pacifics, then we can upgrade it to one of these cordless motors. Happy days. Anyway, here's a little video of a 3-pole trying to pull a good rake of vent wagons up a 3% on a radius 2, and then the same load being pulled by cordless in DCC mode in the red DB Schenker doing the same thing, and you see there's a marked difference. Still wheel spins because it is a light loco, but it does get up that hill. Anyway, check out our website. There's a link in the description below. If you go to if you pick on any of the two new 08s that we have in stock, which is the red DB Schenker and the GBRF Molly, you can add this. If you want to send your own logo in, then you need to email our sales team. All right, because we still haven't sorted out that button yet. Okay, but it's coming. Anyway, take care. See you soon. Cheerio, bye.
That's all there is to tell. I'll be on my way now, sir. I've got urgent business in the south. I have to meet a man at Mobile Junction.